morning, everyone. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda. Today, my office is in the great state of Ohio. And I love Ohio, but this time of year, it's a little bit colder than I'm used to living in California. You know, sometimes we have a road we have to take. It could be a little slippery. We could make some poor decisions. We could say, woe is me. Things didn't work out the way I planned. And sometimes just because we're not prepared. Like, for instance, thankfully I have a jacket. It's a leather coat, so it's a little bit warmer. But sometimes we think we're too stubborn, or our egos are too big to do what we need to do to learn new skills, to develop new friendships, to build a bigger network. Because we're too proud, we can walk around without the jacket. We need tools. And sometimes tools is something that feeds our mind, our body, our soul, or whatever is our marketing system, so we can do just a little bit better than we ever did before. Boy, my voice is already changing. I think it's the cold weather. I don't know what it is right now, but I believe it's below 20. But, you know, that's okay. Because I love this area, and I really love traveling and vacationing. Now, we knew pre-pandemic, I was traveling all over the world. I was taking cruises to the Bahamas, traveling to Europe, Mexico, a lot of other places, of course, all over the United States. And, well, things change. And we know things change. I wasn't traveling the last couple of years. In fact, this year I'm starting to travel again, but it's stateside. Next year I'll be traveling international again. But it's stateside. But I'm preparing myself for those future vacations. I'm preparing myself to, quite frankly, have fun again. I'm preparing myself to socialize and meet new people. And I encourage you to do so also. Now, I love Ohio. I have friends and family here. It's a great place, and I don't like to come here during the winter so often because it is cold. But if this is your thing, that's fine. Maybe you want more snow and want to go skiing somewhere in the Alps. Maybe you want to see more sand and ocean near the beach, quite frankly, where I live most of the time. Or maybe you just like the prairie and real peaceful and quiet out in the valley and looking at the mountains, and that's fun also. But you and I have to prepare for what we want to do. If you look behind me, is this the end of the road? Or is this the start of a new beginning? You know, we have to think about that. This is obviously winter time, so we know it's toward the end of the year. And some people are like, oh great, a new year's gonna start. I'm so excited, things are gonna be bigger and better. It's only gonna get bigger and better if you and I do the work, have the tools and the know-how and perseverance to make things happen. And quite frankly, no one can do the work for you. You, me, have to do it for ourselves. You know what I mean? So we too often rely on someone else to make us successful. We rely on our children to shovel the snow, and you see how well that's going. We rely on other people to make us happy. We really can't. We have to do it for ourselves. We can have a network. We can have people buy into our plan or our vision for our lives and hopefully theirs. We could share our experiences of what we want to accomplish. But deep down inside, it's you and I that have to pick up the phone, make that contact, share that vision I talked about. You know, life can be really great and grand, whether it's snowing outside and, I don't know, the sky's falling, or despite the politics in the world, you and I can still have a better life than we do today. Despite the pandemic, we all lost loved ones. We all lost friends. We all heard about people that just had a hard time. Understand, our hearts have to go out to them, and we can't dismiss that. Whatever, who knows what's happening in the world right now. But you and I only have ourselves and our own skills and determination to make a difference. You know, you see I have some of the tools. I don't have the hat on, I don't have the gloves on, because I'm only semi-prepared. When I landed here in Ohio a few days ago, there's no snow, a little bit of rain, but I was only semi-prepared. Semi-prepared is better than nothing, but it's never going to get you to where you need to be. We have to be more than semi-prepared. For instance, look at this car I'm driving right now. Right? It has 4 wheels, has a good engine. Obviously it's covered with snow. I could do this all day long, but more important, have the proper tool. And if you have snow in your neighborhood, you need to get the snow off your whole car, not just your front window. Your tail lights, because up here, it blows in the wind. It blows when you're driving down the highway and interferes the people behind you. Get all the snow off of your car. Warm it up in advance to make sure, heated, the windows and all that. Ice melts in the frost. But if I took off like this, I could see out my window, all the other snow is going to fly to the people behind me. Does that prepare myself? Prepare myself for a knuckle sandwich or an accident. We can't do things half-assed. We can't do things semi-good. We have to do things right. We have to build a foundation. We have to persevere. And if we're having trouble and we can't reach all the way over here, obviously I have to go to the other side, right? I obviously have to go over here and sweep the other side because I can't reach that far. Or if we have a disability of some sort, maybe we have to get up a little bit earlier and start the car a little bit faster and let it warm up, or get someone to help us. Do you understand? This could be the end of the road for you, or the start of a new beginning. This is a fresh air for me. I love the smell. I love the smell of grass. I love the smell of snow. I don't necessarily want to roll around in it right now. But this could be a start of a new beginning. But it depends on what you're building today. It depends on the foundation you're putting together now. It depends on what you really want for the coming year. Do you want the same old, Then continuously do the same old stuff you're doing now. Half-assed, half-skilled, half-prepared. Or make this the time where you're ensure that you're fully prepared for the new year. And how do you do that? You reach out to a guy like me. You read the proper materials that feed your brain. You definitely give honor to a higher life being, God. You definitely serve others and help each other out. Once we get out of our pity parties, once we get out of our ego, once we get out of a woe is me, which is a pity party, of course, then we can really start making a difference. Life's not perfect. You and I aren't perfect. But by golly gee willikers, I like to say that word. I'm sure it's a real word. By golly gee willikers, we can make a difference in this world. As soon as we help enough people, we're going to get what we want. As soon as we prepare ourselves a little bit better, we're going to get what we want. As soon as we get out of our own selfishness, we're going to get what we want. Okay, well, I'm getting off my soapbox. But next year, I'm going to be doing a lot more vacationing. And if you want to know how you can vacation also, private message me. Like my page, share my information, reach out to me. I'll let you know what my plans are for the coming year. All of us have to have a plan if we want, what do they say, plan your work and work your plan. If you learn how to do that, you're going to have a better year coming ahead of you. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still going to lose loved ones. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still going to have illnesses and sicknesses. Unfortunately, we're going to know people still going to lose jobs. But you and I can be just a little better prepared to ensure our year is still a little bit better than it was last year. With that being said, you're in the office with Joseph Skoda. Be prepared, because quite frankly, it's up to you and I to make a difference. Have yourself a great day, and don't get too cold. Bye now. Woo-hoo. If you liked our show, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or find us on any social media platform, Instagram, of course, Facebook. Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts and join our team. Anyways, we appreciate you staying tuned week after week, day after day, because we continuously build up our network to bring to you what you're asking for. Have a great day.